guys. I hope you all are doing well and trading safely. So I haven't got a time last week to record for the video, but today I will try to record next topic along with my I'll be explaining my trades of this week using the swing model, and we'll have in the end little back testing of how I approach this trade during the week. Okay, and today's topic is a time frame trick for confirmation entry. If you are using a confirmation entry that I explained in earlier videos, so this will be helpful to see on which time frame you want to see the confirmation entry based on your order block. For example, let's say your order block is daily and you are not refined it. So on which time frame you need to see the confirmation entry, right? So it's very important, right? Now let's start with the first the topic, today's topic, and then I will go with other two with explaining these trades and then back testing with these trades, how you gonna approach, right? Now, so time frame trick for confirmation entry, like you guys all know, right? So what we look for confirmation entry, right? If you don't know what we look for the confirmation entry, go back to our previous videos where I explained the confirmation entry and what we want to see in the market. So I'll just briefly describe it and then you can take it from there. So we want to see like this, right? So basically we want to see when the price hits our point of interest or our order block, we want to see on the lower time frame one break and second break. So basically this is a really optimistic scenario. When the first break, when the second break happens, this order block should get mitigated, right? And then you can take entry from this order block, which is safer. If, right, so this is in nutshell like we want to see in our entry criteria. So right, when the price hits our order block, right? Now, so what about the time frame tick that I was talking about for confirmation entry? So let's say your order block is daily order block, right? So it's daily order and you haven't refined it, like it's big, maybe 50 pips range or something. So what you want to see, you want to see this confirmation criteria within this order block on which time frame. So if it is this order block is daily, you're going to be go 3 time frame back. So generally you need to go 3 time frame back. So like let's say it's a daily order block now, 4 hour. So let's say your order block is daily. You need to go back. You need to see this entry pattern or entry criteria on this box on 30-minute time frame. So your order block is daily, and when the price hit, let's say this is order block, right? When the price hit, you want to see within this something like this in daily order block on 30 minutes. If your order block is 4 hour, you want to see like, okay, 1, 2, 3 on 15 minute. If you refine order block to like, let's say 15 minute, right? Then you want to see 1, 2, 3 on 1 minute. Yeah. So it's a little trick to if you are getting lost in a time frame, on which time frame you want to see your entry criteria happen when the price hit your order block, right? So I'll just write it down over here. So go back to third time frame. Okay, example, if order block is daily, then confirmation entry, confirmation, I will write C. Okay, confirmation entry on 30 minutes. Okay, if order block is 4 hour and you haven't refined that order block, confirmation entry you need to take on 15 minutes, and so on, right? So you go lower and the time frame will go lower, right? Now, so this is a little trick. If you are not comfortable directly switching to the 1 minute when the price hit your order block, right? So yeah, but if you refine your order block, let's say daily order block to, let's say, 15-minute order block, then you can take entry on 1 minute. Okay, but let's say your order block is huge, like 50 pip range, like daily one, then you need to wait for little more confirmation on the more higher time frame, right? So that's a little trick about this. You try it, apply it on your daily back testing or forward testing or live account, and then you will get to know it. Okay, what I mean, right? So moving on to the next thing, right? So today explaining my trades of this week that I am using the swing model, right? I posted a few shorts about this. It's just like few seconds video, shorts video. It's like a TikTok for YouTube. Just when I took those trades, right? But I will be explaining this on the long video, okay? And then we will back test why I took this entry. It's all based on the what I taught so far in the course, okay? If you don't know the what is an order block and how to refine those things, you go back to my playlist, order block strategy, and then you they come back here, okay? So it all makes sense, and when you start from the beginning, okay. So without further ado, let's jump into the this week's trades, okay? Right, so as I taught, right, so we need to mark our ranges, structural ranges. So do you I hope you know what is structural ranges I'm talking about, right? I have a specific topic covered in a different video, so you go back in those video, right? So this is our daily high and this is a daily low. So everything within this is minor structure. So if you break above this is a substantial break, so we're changing direction, or below this we're changing direction. So in this case we already broke the structure below. So this time frame wasn't that clear to me, so I switched to the 16-hour time frame in order to make sense of what is happening over here, right? So what I see here, okay, so the market coming down, we have break of structure here, and then again new break of structure here, okay? This is the leg that the break happened now. So although we have order block over here which is violated, but so order flow is intact and the trading range is intact. So what is an order flow and those stops, so I will be taking in the next session, probably coming videos. I will explaining that. Trading range is intact now. So this one, this was an order block which was mitigated over here, and then we broke the structure down here. So my refine order block, it was initially was this, and then I refined to that week, okay? So what's happening over here? So let's go back. So I know now we have a clear-cut direction sell, and I want to sell from this thing, right? The zone that I marked in. So let's go back to replay tool and see how we should take an entry, okay? Now, so this was a higher picture, so obviously we're targeting this low, but you never know. Okay, so market may come here and then break this high, or come just keep falling and break this low. So but for now it makes sense to take shots from here. Okay, now when price hit here, I missed the 1 minute entry here. Okay, I don't know, I was doing something else, so I took an entry on 10 minute. Same concept, but it just on different time frame, right? So what you see here, so when price is approaching my zone, my alarm got triggered here, right? So and when I saw it, okay, so this is the last low which made this high, and this broke the structure, right? So we got our one break over here, and then pull back, and again another break, right? So we have two order blocks over here. So order block one is this one, which breaks the first structure, right? And the second one is this one, which breaks the second structure, right? So I went to, I think, 1 minute to refine this thing, right? So I was here. So let's yeah, so this was the yeah, so the refinement was like this. So this was the one who broke the structure, the first order block on 10 minute, and this was the second. So we have 2 points of interest here, and the first one is not mitigated. So bear in mind, the price may just come here, then go fall like this. Price come like this, react from here, and then again come, and then may react from here. Okay, so most probably, I'm gonna play on the both. Okay, so what I did was, let's go back to 10 minute. Okay, so you don't need to come on 1 minute. So I refined it, and I take an entry, put limit on both orders. So one is here, stop loss here, another is here, and that. Okay, and then let's move forward. So the first entry got triggered here, which is perfectly our order block, and as soon as it broke the structure, next immediate structure, right? So you're gonna make this our stop 0 and remove the 50%. So that's as per the plan, right? So you can remove your 50% of money. Let's say you are trading $1,000 account. This is a 10 hour, and you are removing 5 hour. It means $5,000 you are taking to your pocket, and letting other is just keep running, so making risk free. So your stop at this point, your stops will be the 0, and $5,000 will be in your pocket, so you have no worry, right? So you just close the browser and go back, okay, and do whatever you want to do. Okay, so unfortunately it didn't work out, and it take me out at break even, and I think it's here. Okay, with this push, now price again hit our point of interest. Okay, this point of interest is not violated, so we can play on this again. Okay, so this is, I think, next day. This was this all the stuff was going on one whole day. So when I woke up on the next day, it's not, I think it's afternoon. So I see, okay, I got a break even triggered, and I see this reaction again on the hitting my point of interest one more time. So this time the entry was on different. Okay, it's all same. Okay, so whatever I thought, but it's the entry was on the 32nd. So I will explain how. Okay, if you go when the price hit your POI again, so what you look our entry pattern or entry criteria, right? So you got first break of structure here, the arrow, yeah, and then this was pullback, and then again second breakup structure. So at this point we have 2 points of interest. So one which is unmitigated order block, and this one is the second one. So what I did is put the limit order at the 50% of this order block, and the being conservative, the stops are above this, which is I think 3-4 pips, which is okay to me. Okay, and so the order got triggered perfectly. See, perfectly, it's got little bit in the drawdown, and then it just, so this was our entry here. Sorry, on the 50%, right? So, and now, so this is got triggered perfectly, and you just fall from there. So here, whenever the next breakup structure, right, this happen, I removed again 50%, which is 5% of your account, and let it run again. Okay, so this trade is still running to the date. This trade is still running to the date. I took one more trade here. I will explain what. Okay, so today this trade was, this is the 2 days which I got break even. Okay, so what I see here, so this is the first breakup structure, and this was the second break structure, right? So we have this order block to play. So this evening, this afternoon, Friday afternoon, so when I saw this order block is being hit here, so it was, I think, somewhere here. The entry was on 32nd again. Okay, so I'll explain how. Okay, so this was a liquidity grab, right? So we got our point of interest violated, but again, immediate breakup structure here, right? So let's say, see here, our first break, right? And you got one more break, so our entry criteria is fulfilled. So we have 2 order block to play, right? So you by now you already know. So this was one, and this is the second. So I took the entry from here, okay, which is here. Your stops is just above this. Okay, and unfortunately it went, I think some profit, maybe 8-10%, and it come back and hit me break even. So yeah, so that's it for this week's trade. So I was just focusing on this pair because I was already on, I think, on Tuesday on this trade. So I was trying to get multiple entries, adding positions, because we have a long way to go down if we are right in the direction, right? So hopefully we'll see in the next week what it does. So basically we don't want to see the price come up. If it is coming again up, then I think we're gonna, it's gonna break this range, and we're gonna be bullish in the next week. Okay, so let's see what happens, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, if you have any questions, ask me in the comment and spread the word. And if I get like 200 likes on this video, so I will be then I'm thinking to start the weekly anticipation, or what I'm seeing in coming week. So it will not be a signal, but it will be like analysis you can use for your own, and you can try it on my understanding as well, right? So yeah, so that is it then. Having all that said, have a nice day and see you after.